Hey guys, KLR, who's still sick but not deadly sick here, and today we are playing some good old more Doki Doki. So just before we begin, I'm sorry, the last one went over for an hour. I lost track of time and then something interrupted me, so I thought, okay, it'll be like 10 minutes of poems, 10 minutes of a cutscene, we should be all good. And then it went like 15 minutes each, and I'm like, oh god, this is longer than I expected. So, I apologize for that, but another episode. This one will definitely be shorter because it's 2 in the morning and I am uploading something. And as soon as it's uploaded, I'm going to bed. So let's do this. I walked home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori? Sorry, I was spacing out. Ah, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... Sayori fumbles with her words. So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, don't hate me, but I would walk home with Yuri. I'm sorry, Sayori. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard for it is to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with what I just said. You admitted it. Jeez. There's not even any point speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know? Oh, don't say it like that. Need you? Sayori? I can't figure out how we're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time. Time to write some more poems, guys. Broken! Climax. Awesome. Don't look at me like that, little girl. Depression. That's weird. I thought Yuri would like that. Cage. Of determination. Frightening. Promise? I didn't even know what to click there. Agonizing. Tears. Oh, it keeps jumping back and back. Unrequited. Explode. Intellectual. Suicide. That's a weird one I just did. Vertigo. Of roses. Sadness. Anxiety. Starscape. Memories. I think Yuri will like it. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I walked in here too. I just walked in. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's still a whole day of school where we get to play and eat and all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that jokes make no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your recreations aren't as good as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk at the corner of her room, looking down at nothing. I walked over to her. Hey, Sayori! I waved my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're being a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry about me too much. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back to everyone else, but the conversation's already dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe we should ask Monika if she's known anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approached Monika, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. KLR, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into her a little too much, but she seems a little downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monika peers through the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, KLR. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that's bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just want to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying this may be on her mind as you, KLR. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's ever been. It's so funny, KLR. Have you thought that maybe you always seen her as so cheerful, because that's how she is when she's around you? I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should have forgotten about what I said. I know I'm tired, and I know I'm not speaking in a lot, but I'm a little nervous about what she said. If she's cheerful only when I'm around, what's she like when I'm not around, if that makes sense? Like, I hope she's not really depressed. Because honestly, Sayori's nice, she's caring. I hope nothing bad happens, legit. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. There's the 2 AM showing. I knew she said to forget about it, but I know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands from her desk and walks across the room where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and technically talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I know about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? And now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. There's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice that Yuri peering at me from over a book, but she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never seen Yuri approach anyone to start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier to do that. Oh wow, that was really loud. I'm sorry, everyone. Oh, I apologize for my yawn. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. Dot dot dot. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell you want to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell I was thinking like that? Well, it's something I do a lot, so it wasn't hard to me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you're right. I'm sorry I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concerns of those willing to share that concern. Oh god. No, I'm not doing another yawn counter video. No more yawn counter. Of course, there are certainly those who are the most comfort in keeping them themselves, but if you prefer to share what's on your mind, I'll be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a little uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? She seems a little off today, but when I ask her about it, she doesn't want to admit it to me. So I can't but help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Huh? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something so stupid. It's not that. I just don't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have been just friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. KLR. The world is full of meaningful. Meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Ah, so you think there may be something behind it after all? I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. Notice I feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Dot dot dot. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle as curious, as she was surfing for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware you were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah, it's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone! After some time passes, Monika calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything was back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monika and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about, Sayori. Let's go talk to Sayori first. I hope she's okay. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Huh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically! Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That's what makes me really happy. Oh, Sayori, no! And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, KLR. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright, just tell me if you need me anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. That sounds so weird. Play with everyone else. Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monika I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I say anything else, Sayori cheerily walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. I need to go speak to Monika. Hi, KLR. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I have to give it some thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll also make me happy to see. I'm not doing the creepy laugh, I don't want to wake anyone up. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. ... Your style's gotten so refined, Kayla. Yuri's been teaching a lot of things, hasn't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days she's talked to in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still gonna get the hang of it myself. You're pretty certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't opening up herself, so if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You're saying like I'm gonna hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you, alright? Alright. How creepy is it gonna be? The lady who knows everything. An old tale told of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the current winds. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else have failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glittering in the tilt sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, what I'm thinking. But before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not the legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back, and I pick up a gust of wind. Oh, that's so sad. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers and the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had answers, would the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I notice. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? If everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone else. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good, or okay, or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work for. It's a much more encouraging that way, and it'll make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's talk to the bitch, Natsuki. ... Meh. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Fuck off. I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. Just go. Leave me alone. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding or to express something. Is this gonna sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it? Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. Not just he's short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Ugh. Looks like I'm the one in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't the type of girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Thank you, virtual me. You understand. Let's go and send it to Yuri. ... KLR, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it even came to me naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never became natural to me. But if I'd been able to prove, so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it'd be like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something you never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. KLR, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway, but books are so full and amazing of inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or perhaps you just make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mystery of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, KLR. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, KLR. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like everyone else. It's so rare I feel comfortable myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way. Yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light, Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its paths, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds, the silhouette grows, closer, closer. I open up my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from invisibility. But I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers, my heart pounds, he raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flicking against the obstructed arm. The flicking light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, testing me for succumbing to the forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding? I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand, the flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-green, my heart is amber. That's a sweet one. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri, but instead of taking it from me, she looks away. ... Do you dislike it? Oh no, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem that Natsuki said she wrote about. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. ... Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words. I'm not either, but I'm happy that you shared it with me, so thank you. And I hope we can keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes it back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can, the poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to complete a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know, I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move before Monika says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, ye three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you just say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Sayuri always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a bit while she's not around. Why the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too home and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked a time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, you guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki's pounding too. Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know, so you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Kayla, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. Probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Be really appreciative of that. That's... Monika suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to my suggestion as this? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Wait, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monika's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Tries to mumble a bunch of excuses. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned you would like to handle the baking on your own. Kayla may not like to be around if you only make him used to be a nuisance, so therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Someone more like you are just making excuses for KLR to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, it's up for KLR to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the time to spend any time with me, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said, I'm surprised as well. I'm sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Kayla, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. I guess I'll hang with Yuri. Probably be more useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki. I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Kayla? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell as Natsuki is feeling a bit sour. So is everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Kayla? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested in how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? ... Natsuki! What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why KLR picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I ever had. They really go well with my tea. And nothing that I do with the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are also taken back by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori would always help everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. ... You better bet my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more to today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start the following Monika out to the door, between to chat at each other. Huh? I turned around. Sorry. I realize I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I'll be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter either way. I'm just going to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make it useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Kayla. I think we're going to be a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait! You don't actually think that, do you? ... I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, don't overthinking this. You're overthinking this. Don't overthinking this? You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri's thinking really hard again. She looks straight in my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took a tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to it. I am too. After that the exchange, I make my way out of my door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've got pretty used to handling her at this point. There's no telling what might happen when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell, but until then I won't take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. Oh, wow. I think we should call it here then, if it's Sunday. I was thinking, oh, we're writing another poem, I'll just stop after we write a poem. But it's already Sunday, so I think now's the time I call it. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully this is a very, 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 very short episode. Points to talk about. I think everyone's starting to realize I want to go after Yuri. I hope Sayori is alright. I think I know why she's mad at me. I think everyone knows why she's, well, not mad, but uncomfortable around me. I feel bad, but I'm already going through Yuri, so I can't flip-flop. That'd be weird. Natsuki's still an immature bitch as usual. And, pretty interesting times for the Monika thing to start, like, if I choose to hang out with Monika. But yeah, so it looks like I'm doing decorations in the next episode with Yuri. Thank you all so much for watching. It is 2:30 at night. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's probably scheduled. Free Doki Doki in a while. Next Doki Doki won't be for a while. And as always, goodbye, mwah, and good night. Bang!